Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. Kedar is trying to bring down Sri Ramakrishna from Samadhi Sthiti to the normal plane of consciousness. He is singing some hymns, and that first line we saw, we worship the Brahman in the heart, in the lotus of our heart, that we went through in detail. Lotus of heart is the core of my existence, a pivot on which the Sthula Sukshma Karana Shiris are mounted. And that is the door, 10th door to the Absolute. We pass through all the external sheets covering my soul and enter to the core. That is the lotus of the heart, where we are supposed to meditate on the God with form. After Guru says, he says, meditate in your heart. Heart is, we have 3 hearts we saw, which pumps the blood, feeling heart and spiritual heart. This is spiritual heart. When Guru says, meditate in the heart. So there we worship Brahman. Brahman is Nirguna Nirakara. When we enter the core of our existence, and at this door, 10th door, between the bodily existence, spiritual existence, between the finite and the infinite, between God and man, there is a point. That is the lotus of the heart. When you stand, you see the infinite, and offering yourself totally as a final offering. The dissolution of ego takes place when the total knowledge of the Absolute appears. Brahma Jnana he gets. So that last offering is the worship we saw in the last class. The undifferentiated. It is undifferentiated, one without a seamless existence. There is no joining, nothing, one homogeneous existence of Sat Chit Ananda. It exists, it is consciousness, and it is Ananda, it's ocean of bliss, Ananda Sagara. What is it made up of? Pure consciousness. There is no material, there is no duality, one without a second, homogeneous existence, unchanging eternity, ocean of bliss. In that you will be floating as bliss, like ice floating in water. You will be. So bliss, engulfed by bliss, Ananda. You being Ananda, you will be enjoying the ride in the various things you will be experiencing when you enter into it. There is no duality, non-dual, as non-dual you will be experiencing all that. So undifferentiated. There is no undifferentiated means there can be distinction without difference. Now, universe is not different from the Brahman because it is manifestation. When we say manifestation, that has become this. It has taken Nama, Rupa, Guna, Karma. It has, movements has begun in it. Everything. Just like mind and thoughts are not different from each other. Water, because of excessive cold, the water has become ice. In ice there is nothing except water, only water, ice. But it is no difference between water and ice, but it is distinct from water. This is distinction without difference, undifferentiated, but same thing, indifferent. It has taken different form, different state of existence. Like that, you will see varieties of things. The water itself, here it is there which we cannot see at all as the humidity. It may be about 85-90% humidity. Now it's raining outside. 90% humidity we can't see. When it becomes fog, cool. When it cools down, it becomes fog. You can see. Imperceptible is becoming perceptible. When it becomes still cools down, it becomes flakes of ice, mist, water, rain. Then still cool, ice solid it's becoming. Invisible is becoming solid. So this is called grossification. But same material, water itself. Water as vapor, water as mist, water as fog, water as rain water, water as ice. All are same. Snow, flakes. How many varieties you see water. Like that Brahman appears, non-different. It is not different from you. You too have become there, like in dream. In dream, what all you see in dream is mind itself. A tiger is moving, a cow is moving, plants are there, trees are there, sky is there. Only mind. Mind has taken various forms. I am also there. My form is also made up of mind there. I left my body here, identified with the dream body. Everything is mind. But because I identify with one of the body, I see that world as real. When you wake up, oh, all was play of mind. Mind had taken all the forms. Like that, in absolute also, you will experience a kind of non-dual identity. Suppose in dream, you know your bodily existence is just mind alone. Everything is mind alone. What a joy. You can do anything, anything can happen. The thing is, a bad man and good man, there is no difference. Both are minds. That's why Sri Ramakrishna says, when you get enlightenment, you will see this world as made up of wax-like. One material, all have taken the different forms. So that non-differentiated, even there we experience excessive bliss, ananda, because just like you enter in the dream world, one mind has taken everything. The one without difference takes many things. It's called distinction without difference. Undifferentiated, who is adored by Hara, Hari and Brahma, we saw in the last class. Creator, one Parameshwara, just at the starting point of the universe, the universal consciousness is called Parameshwara. The Parameshwara is Brahma, creator, at the time of creation. When the creation is complete, he himself becomes Vishnu, taking some other power and dropping away the earlier power. Just like a man, he becomes president of a country. Same man. He is a father in the house, and when he goes to office, he is president. Evening he may be working some office as an ordinary person. He may be having a factory of his own. Same person taking different roles. Like Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara is Parameshwara taking different roles. As preservator, he is called Vishnu. And when its purpose, preservation is over, he drops that Mahalakshmi power. It merges back in him. When I am driving, I am a cook. I have a car. When cooking, my cooking Shakti comes out. And my driving Shakti is dissolved in me. When I go and sit in the vehicle, my cooking Shakti has merged in me. Driving Shakti has come out. Now cooking Shakti will not work in the car. It has merged in me. Like that, Mahalakshmi merges, Saraswati merges and Mahalakshmi, another power projects. The moment Mahalakshmi is called Vishnu, I am called cook, I am called driver now. It is change of work, change of identity, change of dress, everything. And then Maheshwara. When the dissolution is taking place, Mahalakshmi power also dissolves and Mahakali power appears. So these three are now as if they are adoring the Brahman. From Brahman it is manifested, in Brahman they get Vilina again. Adoring means I am taking that supreme as a supreme, ultimate, from which there is source and culmination of all powers in the universe. So these Mahasaraswati, Mahalakshmi, all are manifestations of same Chit Shakti. And they go back into the... Who is attained by yogis in the depths of their meditation, in depths of meditation. When I struggle to turn myself inward and dive within, the struggle to turn within is most difficult part. I don't know how to turn in. In meditation, we sit commonly, take ourselves little back, try to meditate something with the object in front of me, apart from my bodily existence, as if to turn inward. It is that the moment you turn inward, world disappears. Just like when nature takes you to sleep, immediately the world disappears. Next moment your body disappears in sleep. Like that in meditation, when you turn inward, the world disappears. Next moment, body disappears. Annamaya, you are crossing. So one by one, this turning is not so easy because our attachment to the world, attachment to the body, attachment to the ego are there. I am attached to this world. To turn inward, it is not at all possible almost. In sleep, nature takes me. But I have to turn means inward, forget this world, is most difficult part. It is not so easy because I am not able to forget God. I am not able to forget God. I am not able to forget the world outside and merge in the, clearly visualize the form of the Ishtadevata. Very difficult to forget the world because of my attachments, dependence. My existence is dependent on this world. Breathing, eating, living, everything. And how to separate from that? My life it is as if. So this attachment to world must go away. Then I am keeping this body, everything I am doing for this body's sake. I want enjoyment, I want comforts, I want to sleep, I want to get up. This bodily existence. So very difficult to dissociate from body. In sleep, nature makes me dissociate. To turn inward and enter inside is most difficult part. Second is bodily existence. Third is my ego. I do, I enjoy. Kartritva, bhoktritva, jnatra. Very difficult to turn inward and dive within. So these three things are constantly binding us. We have to release from these three bindings to turn inward. Body, it's an external cover. Slowly make it more and more clear that I am not this body. I am slowly, gradually to become now and then, peep within. Now and then look at the Atman. I am pure, I am eternal, I am infinite, I am not this body. Small, keep the body only for the sake of realization of God. exclusively, not for any other thing. Body is there for service, or coming in contact with the external world is exclusively for serving. And body is kept not for enjoyments. Even tasty food when it comes, taste to God and food for the body. Each time you are careful that I am not pampering the body, I am maintaining the body, and body is offered to God. It's yours. I am just taking care of this body. So this attitude slowly makes me slowly grow independent of the external body. So this is the second, ego, total humility. Anybody elders, anything, even a child tells something, yes my child. How that ego is suppressed through humility and universal love. Love all, sacrifice for others, and be like a blade of grass. Small wind, means it lies down. That much of humility, that much of love. Slowly we are releasing for ourselves. Now when everything is going on perfect harmony, without leaving, you are doing all the duties of life, but nothing for me. It's a sacrifice. Then you will see that it's easy for you to turn inward. The moment you sit, you are turning inward. You are trying to see divine everywhere. My children belong to God. My property belongs to God. I belong to God. This body belongs to God. When God is brought in everything, you see it is so easy. When you are moving about in the world activities, if you don't forget God, then it is very easy. The moment you sit for meditation, the world doesn't appear, work doesn't disturb, no problems come, smoothly you enter inside. This is called pratyahara. This pratyahara is the first stage of inward journey. I am turning inward. Then to forget the world, forget the body. When I forgotten the world, forgotten the body, dhyana has begun. Meditation has begun. That is the meditation he is telling. I am not aware of the world, I am not aware of the bodily existence also. I don't know what is inside, but I am not that. I have forgotten. In thought of divine, in love of God. This is meditation has begun. First sign of meditation has begun is you are not aware of the external world. Just like you enter, but internally you are fully aware, awake. Dhyana has begun. Who is attained by yogis in the depths of their meditation. This is beginning of meditation. As it deepens, you go deeper and deeper into you. Now it's like sleeping. A person is sleeping, deep sleep. When you call it? He is in deep sleep. If you call his name, he will not respond. If you beat him also, he will not respond. That is called deep sleep. If he is sleeping and if you call his name, immediately turns out. Then it is shallow sleep. It is not deep sleep. If you call also, it doesn't. But if you touch it, it awakens. It is not very deep sleep. Like a deep meditation where he has totally the external world and bodily existence is totally obliterated, and the inner light is seeing. Maybe he is seeing the form of God and is maybe playing with God, and external body has become still. So this is in the depths of the meditation that he is realizing the presence of the divine. Yogis attain. Yogis is one who is united with the rest of existence. Yoga is the moment I come to the waking state, I am identified with the body, one of the part of the universe. The rest is lying there. Can you expand yourself to pervade the whole cosmos? Can you join and become one with the rest of the universe? It is yoga. Yoga is microcosm merging in a macrocosm. The individual existence merging in the cosmic existence is yoga. I have only identified a small part of the universe and I say I. Can this I merge with the rest of the existence? It is yoga. There is God alone. One homogeneous existence. So this is yoga. In that yoga, the depths of their meditation, they attain this truth. Who is attained by yogis in the depths of their meditation? The scatterer of the fear of birth and death. Once you know you are Atman, where is birth and death? The external cover. How much you know this cloth is not you? Very clear. If cloth is torn or is caught fire, nothing to worry. Nothing has happened to you. But you don't move about without clothes. You are always wearing clothes. So, like that, cloth has gone, nothing has gone. Like that, first spiritual awakening, you separate from the bodily existence. From Deha Bhava, you go to the Jiva Bhava. Then, body is just like a cloth. Whether it exists or not doesn't matter. But there is much more to go within. It's only spiritual awakening. Brahma Granthi has broken. There is subtle body and causal body. Subtle body, identity with this subtle body, the oneness, the bondage between the Sthula Sharira and the Chaitanya, individual Chaitanya, is called Brahma Granthi. With the Sukshma Shariram, mind and senses, and the Chaitanya, my existence, spiritual existence, is called Vishnu Granthi. My causal body, Karana Sharira, and Chaitanya bondage is called Rudra Granthi. All the three Granthis have to break before the total Atma Jnana comes. First breaks the Brahma Granthi. You become totally independent of bodily existence. When you come from Samadhi that day, you cannot anymore identify. I has disappeared from that body, shifted to something else. I am Jivatman now, transmigrated soul, and body becomes like but my body will remain very strong. I am not body will be very clear. Like mother feels, child is mine. She is not that child at all. Yet my child, that mindness, much more, 1,000 times stronger than mother and child, will be the body, my body. Anything happens, he weeps, not because it has happened to me like earlier. It has happened to my body. And when he goes from Jiva Bhava to Atma Bhava, that mind also goes away. He becomes independent of all the three layers, Sthula, Sukshma, Karana. So here is telling, scatter of fear of birth. When you get Atma Jnana, the bodily existence is nothing. It was an external cover, not only body. Once Vasana Devi goes, she was there in Kamarpukur. She was 115 years when I met her. It was in 1988-89. I used to go almost every day from the mud to see her. Alone, she lived in a hut made up of clay covered, this one. And without only 2 dhotis to wear, even in winter. no possessions, zero. One pit was made for her to slide from stove her cooked rice. Only rice she will put, boil and eat. A girl from the front house, she used to bring and give her water. Every day she will smear the cow dung inside and outside. And no pillow, no cover, nothing, empty hands. And that she used to live. One day when I went, she had fever. I missed one day and went the next day. She said, she has not cooked food. She has not taken. She is sitting. She said, yesterday I had fever and I was not able to bear. I told mother, Mother, take me, enough. I cannot bear all this now, 115 years. And she said, Mother gave me vision. She said, wait for little more time. I will not only release you from this physical body, I will release you from all inner bodies also, subtle and causal. You are mine, you will merge in me. See, this is that Atma Jnana, released forever from the bondage of birth and death. She enters into life eternal in the realm of the Absolute. So this is, there he says, scatterer of fear of birth and death, the essence of knowledge and truth, the primal seed of universe. Again it appears universe, again goes to the optimum level of expansion, again shrinks back, merges in the Absolute. Matter becomes negative matter, which cannot be conceived. Time becomes negative time. We cannot understand what is negative time, negative matter. So this is like a Damaru of Shiva. It goes to the optimum level of expansion, shrinks to the zero and enters into the Absolute. Remains for the same period and again shrinks back. It oscillates, goes on. That seed, when we say, it is indestructible. It continues, cycles go on continuing. Tree becomes seed, seed becomes tree. So that it enters into the seed form, again appears as the universe. This is the essence of knowledge and truth, the primal seed of this world. With that, the hymn ends. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.